What's going on everyone? Welcome back to a new video. My name is of course Paul. Today we're going to do a little overview video on the Galaxy S8. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So obviously when the renders first came out, everyone was skeptical over this infinity display, over the fingerprint reader on the back. Now I was skeptical at first, there's no two ways about it. When I first saw the renders for the device, I was like, infinity display where it wraps over, could just be like the S7 Edge, where I wasn't a big fan. Obviously when your hand rested on the screen, you couldn't do an awful lot with it. And obviously the fingerprint reader on the back, being where it's placed, right next to the camera lens, you know, could be a bit of an issue. But getting the device in hand, obviously the infinity display is absolutely superb. It's so immersive. You can obviously extend the screen to go full screen completely in video. It's just a really impressive device to look at, to hold in the hand. It feels a bit heavy. It's much more heavier, I'd say, compared to the iPhone 7 Plus. This is just the S8 though, not the S8 Plus. Now obviously when I'm looking at getting a new device, I always look at the spec sheet, I always look at other people's first impressions, reviews, a quick look from the press event. I always look at videos like that, and then I make my own opinion based on that, and then I decide whether I'm going to get it or not. So obviously when I first saw the Samsung, I thought this is a device I've got to try and get my hands on. And then I went over to Florida, and while I was in Florida, there's a few shops over there where you can go, basically electronic stores. You can just go in, take a look around. They had a couple of S8s on display. I asked the guy if I could take a look at one. I had one in my hand. It was a bit of a different than every other one I've seen. The back was like a honeycomb texture, and the front was like a weird colour as well. It was actually an S8. My initial impressions of it was, it feels nice in the hand. It definitely needs a case because of that glass back, you know, and the glass front as well where it wraps around. A case will make that feel so much better. So I opted for Vegan's ultra rugged case, the way I normally go, with the carbon on the bottom, cutouts on the top, you know, all the usual, and the TPU inside for protection in case I dropped it. For me, the software experience is where it's going to come down for me. Now, I am an Apple user, I am an Apple fanboy. Everything I own is Apple. I did have two iPhones, I had an iPhone 7 Plus and an iPhone 7. But for me personally, it was all about that software. With having the Google Pixel last year, I was really impressed with the Google Pixel and the stock Android feel. Whereas the S8 is a tiny bit different. Obviously the S8 has got TouchWiz over it, but it's been toned down a lot in the S8. But I don't know, I've had a few experiences where the phone's starting to lag a little. I've had a few experiences where apps have crashed, but maybe that's down to app developers and stuff like that, and not the phone itself. But a quick restart and it's back to normal. Now I've set this device up to what I think suits my needs, but however, that being said, there's still a long way to go to have it exactly where I want it. I've made, obviously, you know, I've got Orlando Tourist, I've made the Jaws ride poster, my wallpaper of choice. I've got a row of apps across the bottom and a row of apps across the middle that I'd normally my go-to apps. I would normally have another page here with a calendar on it so I can see what I've got coming up, and then obviously you jump into your app drawer. Now it is pretty fast as you can see, but I've opened up developer options and speeded up the animation scale and stuff like that. So for me personally, I absolutely love this device. The fingerprint reader that everyone is moaning about, to me, is not a big issue. I thought it would be, however, I hold my phone in my left hand. Now as you can see, I always go straight for that spot anyway. It's where my hand tends to rest on the phone, so to me it's not really a big issue. I know a lot of people are complaining about because they smudge the camera up and stuff, and they're always going for there or going underneath here, which is the normal place you go with the Pixel and stuff. But for me, that's not an issue. That's really not an issue. That's exactly where my finger would rest. Even with the case on, it's even more perfect to get that right spot for your fingerprint. It's not a big deal to me. It's just, it's something and nothing that people were obviously going to have a quick moan about, because it's something different, something unique. To me, there's nothing wrong with that fingerprint reader. There's nothing wrong with this phone. My opinion on the S8 is, I could definitely make this my daily driver. That being said though, I am an Apple fanboy. There's no two ways about it. Nothing will ever replace my iPhone, but this will come as a great secondary device, and that's exactly what I've been using it as, my secondary device. My little overview on my thoughts on the Galaxy S8. Be sure to stay tuned for a full review with camera comparisons and stuff like that as well. There's a lot going to be coming up very soon, so please consider hitting that like button for me, subscribe for more videos to come, and I'm going to catch you in the next video. Take care everyone, I will see you all in the next one.